and welcome to the Social Connection. It's your program about social media news, the trends you talked about, the videos you shared, and what new changes social media companies have offered its users. My name is Venkatraman, and with me is Shreya Upadhyay.
Yes, thanks Venkat. Welcome everybody. We are back with yet another edition in which we'll take you through the top trends, latest news and everything that kept the social media platforms busy. But first up, let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this edition.
Mark Zuckerberg vows to donate 99% of his Facebook shares for charity.
Facebook starts opening live video broadcasting to all users.
YouTube opens first video production studio in India.
Well, let's start with our top story. Now, co-founder and chief executive of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, announced that he and his wife would give 99% of their Facebook shares, holding currently a worth more than $45 billion to charitable purposes. Now, the pledge was made in an open letter to their newborn daughter, who was born about a week ago. While charity analysts praised the phenomenal announcement, here's more in this report.
30 is the new 70, and proving this is none other than Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, who will give away 99% of his Facebook Inc. shares to charity. In a letter to their newborn daughter Maxima, Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan said that they will be donating the shares that are currently worth about $45 billion to a philanthropy project focusing on human potential and equality. In the 2,220-word letter that the couple wrote to their first child, issues like health, education and internet access were focused upon before announcing about the Chan-Zuckerberg initiative. It will begin by concentrating on curing disease, digital connectivity, community building and personalized learning. But the 31-year-old Zuckerberg is not the only one who has pledged so much wealth, even though he is one of the youngest. Microsoft Corp co-founder Bill Gates was 45 when he and his wife founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2000. 76-year-old Warren Buffett committed to give away all of his Berkshire Hathaway stock to philanthropic organizations in 2006, at a time when more and more young people are acquiring wealth. This move by Zuckerberg and Chan comes in as what Warren Buffett calls a combination of brains, passion and resources, and one that will certainly set an inspiring example for future generations.
4 months after introducing live video streaming for celebrities and other high-profile users, Facebook is now rolling that feature out to everyone inside its flagship app. Now, users will be able to use a redesigned status menu to select live video. Company also unveiled Collages, a new sharing format which let users post multiple photographs and videos as styles. Let's have a look at this report.
Social media giant Facebook has begun rolling out a new feature on its social network which allows users to stream live videos. A select group of celebrities and high-profile users have been able to use the service for several months. The expansion of Live is part of Facebook's push to help friends and family feel like they are in the moment with you. Live streaming via mobile phones has become one of the big technology trends this year, with Twitter-owned Periscope and Meerkat proving popular. Initially, Facebook's live video feature will be available only to a small percentage of people in the US and will be limited to iPhones. The tech giant said that over time the company plans to bring it to all users, but it did not give specific timescales. In a blog spot introducing the service, Facebook said, "Live lets you show the people you care about you are seeing in real time." In a blog spot introducing the service, Facebook said, "Live lets you show the people you care about what you are seeing in real time, whether visiting a new place, cooking your favorite recipe, or just want to share some thoughts." The stream will display the number of live viewers, the name of friends who are watching and real-time comments as they are written. The video will be saved to users' timeline until they choose to delete them. The expansion of Live is part of Facebook's push to help friends and family feel like they are in the moment with you. Along the same lines, Facebook unveiled a new sharing format which lets you post multiple photos and video as styles in what it calls collages. To make a collage, users can go to upload a photo and Facebook will give you the option to pick multiple pics and videos. It will then automatically turn them into a collage. though you can resize and reorder the tiles to highlight what you want. While viewing, videos autoplay and you can scroll down normally or click an arrow button to jump down to a new screen full of content.
While stepping up its focus on India, YouTube has launched YouTube Space in Mumbai at the Whistling Woods International. With this new initiative, content creators will be able to produce original digital video content for their YouTube channels. The company also said that the watch time of its content in India was growing at 80% on a year-on-year basis, while the content uploaded to India has grown by 90%. Take a look.
What the? Get back here and clean this up! Cut!
That is the most ridiculous thing we've ever.
Google has opened its first YouTube Space in India. The 8th such production hub to be inaugurated by the search giant globally, YouTube Space Mumbai offers content creators in the country access to a studio facility, providing courses, workshops and collaborations. Google has partnered with local film school Whistling Woods International over the studio, which is nestled within the school's campus. Similar to its existing studio hubs around the world, the new Mumbai YouTube Space offers courses, equipment, workshops, collaborations and more. YouTube Space Mumbai is only the 8th all over the world after YouTube Spaces in Tokyo, Los Angeles, London, New York, Sao Paulo, Berlin and Paris. The facilities are designed to help remove constraints on resources in order to give creators the opportunity to learn, connect and create. Through YouTube Space, creators can access, at no charge, all the latest audiovisual and editing equipment to produce original and innovative digital video content for their own YouTube channels. The amount of content uploaded to YouTube in India has grown by 90%, making it one of the world's most vibrant user markets. Watch time in India has grown 80% year-on-year. The YouTube Space Mumbai encompasses a 1400 square feet home for YouTube creators. This includes a 400 square feet studio, a lounge area, and an edit bay with 2 machines capable of 4K video editing. In addition, YouTube creators have access to Whistling Woods International sound stages and post-production facilities, including 2 fully equipped professional studios over 3,000 square feet each. Well, it's time for us to slip into a short break. Don't go anywhere, there's much on the other side.
सुबह का सही आगाज ताजा खबरों के साथ सुर्खियों के आईने से देश विदेश की सही तस्वीर और दिन के हर पहलू पर नजर। नया सवेरा सोमवार से शुक्रवार सुबह 7 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
ब्रेकिंग न्यूज की रेस से हटकर
खबरें कुछ अच्छी भी हैं,
खबरें जो बढ़ाएंगी हौसला और विश्वास,
उम्मीद भरी खबरें जो लाएंगी मुस्कान। गुड न्यूज इंडिया।
Now the national news channel of India, live on your mobile phone. Get the news on the go. Watch top videos, get the latest news and continuous news on your mobile phone. Download DD News app now. Visit the Android Play Store, search for DD News, download the app to your phone. Get the power of information at your fingertips. DD News. Only news, complete news.
Welcome back. Now, you must be familiar with the top trending topics of the week, but here's a quick wrap of the trends that rule different social media platforms.
At least 269 people were reported dead amid widespread flooding in Tamil Nadu's capital city, Chennai. The heaviest rain in over a century has caused deadly floods in southern Indian states. Thousands were left homeless or stranded in their homes without food or electricity. Telephone services too took a hit in many areas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi pledged $150 million to aid the state. The naval airbase at Arkonam is being used as an airport and expected to run commercial flights at regular intervals. This made Chennai Rains one of the top trends of this week. World AIDS Day was observed on 1st December. The day is used to unite people to fight against the deadly disease and show support for people who are living with HIV. The first day of December is observed the world over as World AIDS Day, a special commemoration of the global effects of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Begun in 1988 as a way to fight the stigma of the disease and educate people about prevention and treatment, the ultimate objective of the World's AIDS Day 2015 was getting to zero. The theme echoes the UN AIDS vision of achieving zero new HIV infections, zero discrimination, and zero AIDS-related deaths. Curtains came down on the 46th edition of the International Film Festival of India, which commenced in Goa. Organized by the Directorate of Film Festivals, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in collaboration with the Government of Goa and Entertainment Society of Goa, this was the 12th consecutive year that the coastal state played host to the film festival. Musical maestro A.R. Rahman was the chief guest at the closing ceremony. This year marked the 44th anniversary of the Navy Day in India. The day is celebrated to commemorate the start of Operation Trident at the time of the India-Pakistan War in the year 1971. Prime Minister Narendra Modi wished the Navy personnel on the occasion of Navy Day, saying that India and Indians are proud of their Navy. Prime Minister also presented innovation trophies to 4 awardees. Social media space was abuzz with news and updates related to Navy Day. President Pranab Mukherjee inaugurated what organizers claim to be Asia's longest beach festival, Festa de Diu, in Diu this week. President Mukherjee applauded the efforts of the administration of Daman and Diu Union Territory to promote tourism and expected a further increase in the tourist footfall. In a bid to promote Diu as a vacation spot, the administration of Daman and Diu, in collaboration with Ferris Wheel Entertainment Private Limited and Confederation of Indian Industry, has organized the Beach Festival, which will end on February 16th. Various cultural programs, including classical and folk dances, were the main attraction of the inaugural ceremony. Renowned Indian classical singer Shubha Mudgal also performed on the opening day.
Are you all interested in tracking Santa? There is an app for that. Anyone interested in tracking Santa's journey from the North Pole to homes across the world can go on the internet or a cell phone. This apps work with the Windows, Apple and Google Play devices. And the website is available in 8 languages. Take a look at this.
At a high-security facility in Colorado, military personnel are preparing their radar, satellites and surveillance aircraft to track Santa Claus's annual journey from the North Pole to deliver presents to homes around the world. Each December, the North American Aerospace Defense Command turns its vast military resources to keep tabs on the most anticipated visit of the season. Children and civilians can also keep an eye on Santa's progress through NORAD's website www.noradsanta.org and a special NORAD Santa application available for use on tablets and smartphones. NORAD says the apps work with Windows, Apple's and Google Play devices. The website is available in 8 languages: English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese and Chinese.
Users who go either to the website or to the mobile app will see a Santa tracking map using Bing Maps, and they can go either 2D or 3D and see the Azure system there, and we will be tracking Santa throughout the day on December 24th into the early hours of December 25th. And users can see where Santa stops along different locations in the world. Of course, we can't show every single one of Santa's stops, but we do show a lot of those around the world. In every single country, we have one of our radars or our satellites or fighter aircraft or our Santa cameras picking up Santa's location.
Less tech-friendly folks can also still call NORAD Santa Track Operations Center, which will be manned by military personnel and volunteers around the clock on 24th December. Asked whether Santa has a preferred route, Nod said he often begins his journey in Australia or New Zealand.
He typically does start in the Eastern Hemisphere since the night hours are there, before they come over to the Western Hemisphere. So he always starts in the Eastern Hemisphere and typically somewhere around New Zealand or Australia. And then he makes his way west, following the night sky as he goes around the world and does his flight for about 24 hours.
Further, Nod said anyone hoping to get a glimpse of the famously jolly fellow should make sure they get to bed early on Christmas Eve.
And they will all be taking calls from around the world, from children and adults alike, asking where Santa's at and wanting to know when he might get to their home. Because, if you're not in bed when Santa stops at your house, he won't stop at your house if you're not in bed and asleep. He'll go on by. So you got to be in bed and asleep.
This is the 60th year NORAD will track Santa's journey. The tradition began with a misprint in a 1955 advertisement that directed children to call Santa direct. The number listed turned out to be the command center for NORAD's predecessor, the Continental Air Defense Command Operations Center.
Well, we're heading for a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more on the other side.
Now the national news channel of India, live on your mobile phone. Get the news on the go. Watch top videos, get the latest news and continuous news on your mobile phone. Download DD News app now. Visit the Android Play Store, search for DD News, download the app to your phone. Get the power of information at your fingertips. DD News. Only news, complete news.
हर दिन बदलती खबरें, हर पल बनती नई सुर्खियां, खबरों की रफ्तार के साथ हर दोपहर दुनिया की ताजा तस्वीर। दोपहर समाचार रोजाना 2 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर। सुर्खियों की भीड़ में अहम खबरें, असल मुद्दे जो डालते हैं आपकी जिंदगी पर असर। दिन भर की हर बड़ी खबर का बेबाक विश्लेषण, सच, सटीक, संपूर्ण। न्यूज नाइट सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 8 से 10 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
Welcome back to the Social Connection. Yahoo is rolling out a revamped version of its Messenger app for smartphones and email and a new version for the web. The company said the older web-based Yahoo Messenger will continue to be supported for the next couple of months, but will eventually be retired.
Yahoo Messenger has long taken a backseat to other Yahoo products on mobile devices. But the company is finally unveiling a revamped app that brings its messaging platform into this decade with a completely redesigned user experience and new features. The updates aim to help users easily create groups, share multiple photos, and use GIF graphics through a partnership with the Tumblr property. The new application enters a crowded field that's led by the likes of Snapchat and Facebook's Messenger and WhatsApp. For photo sharing in the new app, Yahoo notes that users can send hundreds of photos at a time and they appear to everyone in the conversation almost instantly. Users can also download images in their original full resolution while not having to worry about photo storage, as images are loaded on the fly when needed. The latest iteration of Yahoo Messenger aims for a clean design, and so photos and messages that are shared when there is no network will sync when the connectivity comes back. The Messenger is very similar in design to the new Yahoo Mail app and will be available in 44 languages for web users, but limited to English on Android and iOS.
And it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube.
Well, this is the end of our show. Continue sending in your feedback, comments as you've been on ddnews.com@gmail.com, on our Twitter handle @GDNewsLive, on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
That's right, and we hope that you enjoyed the show as much as we did in presenting it to you. But before we sign off, we leave you with an interesting video. See you again next week. Thanks and goodbye.